Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to be reading Never Ride Your Elephant to School. The author is Doug Johnson and the illustrator is Abby Carter. Now when you hear this sound, you'll know it's time to turn the page. Make sure to use your 2-finger claw and gently turn the page. I am so excited to read this story. I can't wait any longer. Let's go ahead and open our books. The first page we see has the title again. Let's go ahead and turn that one. And next we have the dedication page. I love the dedication page. A dedication is the expression of a friendly connection or thanks towards another person. Here is our title page where we see the title of the story again, and we also see the author and the illustrator. Can you remember what the author does? Yep, the author writes the words and the illustrator draws the pictures. Now let's get started. Never ride your elephant to school. I always love to stop and look at the pictures. Here I see him all the way up high on top of his elephant. Look at the size of those feet. They're enormous. Did you know elephants have toenails just like us? If you do, you will have to tie him to the bicycle rack. After he gets loose, he will ride bicycles, which is hard on the bicycles. What do you think that means, hard on the bicycles? I can see in the picture the elephant looks very big. The bike looks bent. And look, this one has lost a part. I think that means the elephant is too big and the bikes can't handle all of her weight. I think a big elephant needs a bigger bike. When he runs out of bicycles, he will get lonely and try to find you. He will trumpet. Trumpet means to proclaim or say loudly. He will trumpet quite loudly while looking for you. This could scare some of the children, not to mention teachers. Let's take a second to look at the characters' faces. I can see that they are scared by looking at how the illustrator drew them. They're leaning back and their eyes are really big. Their mouths are open. All of those things are telling me these people are scared. After your elephant finds your classroom, he will sit outside and cry. When you ask your teacher if he can come in because he's lonely, the teacher will think you're joking and say, "Of course." To revive your teacher, revive means bring back to consciousness. To revive your teacher, you will need to have the elephant squirt her with water. Elephants can squirt an awful lot of water. It looks like she fainted when she saw the elephant, so he revived her by splashing her with water from his trunk. Quick fun fact. This is a snorkel. A snorkel is a short, curved tube that a swimmer can use to breathe through when they put their face underwater. Did you know that elephants use their trunk as a snorkel? They hold their trunks out of the water and use them to breathe as they swim underwater. I mean, how cool is that? Do you see the elephant swimming? That is amazing. Okay, back to our story. So we were at the part where the teacher fainted and our elephant used the trunk to revive her. Here we go. By this time, school will have started and it will be too late to take your elephant home. The custodian will have to find a very strong chair and desk for him. This could take until recess. The custodian won't be very happy. Those are just some of the reasons why you should never ride your elephant to school. But if you do, you should know. Use caution at recess. Caution means taking care to avoid danger or mistakes. So use caution at recess. Your elephant will want to play soccer. His tusks can cause serious problems. Never be the goalie. He can kick very, very hard. Elephants are good at math and love to give answers. While waiting to be called on, your elephant might get excited and wiggle around in his chair. Elephants can really wiggle. Lunchtime can be terrible. Elephants eat quite a lot. Never open a bag of peanuts, even across the room from him. An elephant's trunk can stretch a long way. Your elephant will love the lunch break. He'll jump rope, kind of, play hopscotch, and tetherball. Do not let him play tetherball. He could hit the ball too hard. When your teacher reads a book after lunch, make sure your elephant sits in the back of the room. If he likes the story, he'll get excited and flap his ears. This can cause a strong breeze or wind that might give the teacher problems. Sometimes an elephant can be useful. Useful means able to be used for a purpose. Sometimes an elephant can be useful, like when the school bully comes your way. Make sure your elephant is just around the corner. That way the bully won't know until it's too late. Or during spelling. If you have a spelling bee, make sure your elephant is on your team. Your team will win. An elephant never forgets. He'll also be very helpful with tidying up. Tidying up is the same as cleaning up. He can blow chalk dust out of the chalk trays. Look out, you might be buried. Overall, I'd still say never ride your elephant to school. Just think, earthquake drills can be a problem. It'll be hard to get him under his desk. Gym class could be hazardous. Hazardous means risky or dangerous. Gym class could be hazardous. He'll want to climb the rope. Just make sure you don't stand too close. The rope might not hold him up. Let's pause and think for a second how the elephant feels at this point in the story. Let's look at the illustration and think of what kind of evidence we can come up with to show how we think the elephant feels. Think for a second, and then we can talk about it. Your elephant will love art class and will be very creative. Be careful. Once he gets started, it might be hard for him to stop. But if you think that's messy, wait till the end of the day. You'll have to help him clean around his desk. Elephants can be very untidy. That means messy. Warn your friends not to get in front of your elephant when school lets out. Elephants tend to rush. That means they are often in a hurry. Make sure you leave school right away. There will be some very upset students with wobbly bicycles. So, never ever ride your elephant to school. Ride him to the circus instead. The end. Boys and girls, I hope you had so much fun reading with me. Thank you for stopping by and keep your eyes out for some new stories.